Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. First, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to watch these videos. Really appreciate you guys. If you are watching me for the first time, please remember, hit that subscribe button and join this amazing growing family. And for those that are here, thank you. Please continue to share with your friends and families that are out there. Encourage them to come on here and follow the information that I provide on a daily basis. With that being said, this video I know is going to be a very good video filled with so many content. Remember to give it a thumbs up and remember to continue to share. Always, most importantly, have your notification bell turned on so you are notified real time, so you know exactly when I post new. These jobs, they get filled up very quickly, so it's really important to get real-time information and be able to apply as soon as possible. The market is really hot out there these days. Job scarcity, especially remote, full-time remote jobs, there are limited options out there. So whenever there are opportunities, I always encourage my people to get on them as quickly as possible, because you do not want to miss out on any opportunity that potentially is a good fit for you. Now that we've taken all that out of the way, let's talk about the opportunities for today. We're going to be starting off with this one, which is with this organization called Sandberg Goldberg Birther Family Foundation, and they are looking for a senior social media specialist. So senior social media specialist, as you can see on here, this is remote and it is also full-time, and it will be in the area of communications. Based on the title, we already know that. And what exactly are you going to be doing? You're going to be helping with social media postings. That's really it. Posting on the different platforms. They have Instagram, they have LinkedIn, conducting research for social media posts, following different news trends as well as data trends, listening to different social media opportunities that are out there. If there are ones that you need to repost because it aligns with the value of the organization, you're doing that, and also making comments, really just managing their social media platform start to finish, from soups to nuts, ensuring that their presence is out there. That's really it. So what they are looking for you to bring to the table is 5 years in social media management, including significant experience in executive communications and working closely with different principals, someone who is an expert in writing with ability to craft thoughtful, inclusive, and well-crafted social media content, someone who is a social media user, someone who is a fast learner, who is very organized, and so forth. If you notice, there is no education requirements for this position, which is very interesting, but definitely speaks a lot as well that this position does not have any education requirements. So even if you have a bachelor's, you can apply. If you have a high school diploma, you can apply. If you have a master's degree, you can apply. So it really does not matter. It kind of makes the field very leveled for everybody. So I always like when positions don't have any education requirements. It allows for more individuals to be able to apply, especially people that have tons and tons of experience. With this position, the salary is very good as well. You see on here, depending on where you're located, they have the general salary range of $100,000 to $108,000 per year. However, if you live in California as well as New York, the pay is higher, so it starts at $112,000 and up to $120,000 per year. That is the salary range. With this position, they have multiple other benefits as well. You see on here, they provide life insurance, they provide medical, they also have a 401k with a 4% employer match. They have eligibility for bonus for this position up to 10% of their annual salary, which is not bad at all. A lot of times some organizations do not even offer up to 2% in some cases, obviously depending on how the organization does, but 10% is pretty high. So that is it for this role, right? They talk about it being full-time exempt position, which is basically it's a salary position. And you see on here, they do have occasional travel. They have here for off-site events. Then they talk about remote first organization and work schedules, they have held between the hours of 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Pacific time. So they do meet remotely on a weekly basis. They do put it that it is flexible within the team, which I think it's really a good thing as well, because it allows you to meet your other colleagues and be able to interact with them for a period of time as well. So this is really fantastic. I would include the direct link for this job in the description of this video so you can go straight in and submit your application. So one of the things I want to point out too, with the 5 years that they're asking for, they're really looking for someone who has 5 years experience, minimum of 5 years experience. So if you've managed your social media account up to a very large extent, I know a lot of people have followers on social media, on Instagram and all of these places, some of them thousands and thousands of followers. If you have been able to manage that and you can show that you have engagement for up to 5 years, I think you can potentially land this job. So definitely encourage you to think a little bit more if you are planning to apply for this one. What are some ways that you have used social media to enhance a product, or in some cases enhance yourself, made yourself more marketable? Whichever way you've done it, as long as you can establish the timeline for up to 5 years, this will be a good one to submit an application for. All right, we're going to move on to the next position, which is in healthcare, and this position is with Navient. So Navient is looking for a healthcare data analyst. This is in the area of finance, and this position is fully remote. As you can see on here, you're going to be working from home, and you are going to be providing a lot of support as far as making sure that any type of data related issues are resolved, escalation of data issues, data mining, data manipulation, identifying different patterns based on data, kind of communicating issues, creating presentation based on data. So the minimum qualifications they're looking for this position is a bachelor's degree, as well as 2+ years in business informatics, in data analytics, finance, accounting, etc. They also need you to be very proficient in Microsoft Excel product, which we've talked about before, and database is also in scope for that experience as well. They also have a list of preferred qualifications on here, where they are asking for experience with Medicare, Medicaid reimbursement, but those are preferred qualifications. So even if you don't have these lists, you can still apply and potentially get the job. So, but should you have the minimum qualifications and some of the preferred qualifications, I definitely encourage you to make sure you call out both. That will only be advantageous. With this position, the salary range based on my research is going to be between $65,000 and $97,000 per year. So we're going to move on to the next position, which is this one with LeanTaaS, Better Healthcare Through Math. This position is a fully remote role as well, and the title is Client Success Manager, Operating Rooms, US West Coast, and is fully remote. This position is fully remote and you are going to be working from home. They do have, this position is only hiring for these states at the moment: Arizona, California, Colorado, Kansas, Oregon, Texas, Utah, Washington, etc. So these are the only states they are currently hiring for right now for you to work remotely. So want to make sure that I just called that out off the bat so that you know. With this position, you're going to be doing a lot of collaboration with different hospital leadership, making sure relationships are tightened. You're going to be helping to collect and synthesize any type of feedback. So you're going to be managing clients, really. So this is more of a consulting organization, and you are the lead to manage different clientele. You're going to be ensuring that they are happy, making sure that any type of concerns they have are resolved as quickly as possible, helping to keep them engaged, helping to make sure that their needs are met. That's really the role of this client success manager. With this position, they're looking for you to have a bachelor's degree in healthcare, business, or any related type of field, and then they're looking for 4+ years of experience in client facing, 5 years in healthcare related experience. You do have traveling with this one, about 25 to 50% of it. So wanted to call that out as well in case folks are not interested in that. And they talk about proficiency in using computer. That makes sense because this is a fully remote position, right? So they want to make sure that you can actually do your work. That is really it for this position. They do have other preferred qualifications listed here: master's degree, experience with monitoring client health, as well as questions or engagement within the application, meaning someone who's very good with different consulting systems that are being, lended out to clients for usage. They also talk about someone who has experience working on healthcare products or with hospitals. So that is it for this position. The last position is with this company called American Health, and they're looking for a temporary data processing coordinator. This position only is applicable to these 4 states. Okay, wanted to also call that out right away. Is a temporary position, which means that it's for a period of 3 to 6 months. This position, you're going to be working to help process data. You're going to be helping to make sure that data is accurate. You're also going to be providing audit on different data entry assignments that are being done. You're going to be checking in, just making sure that system to system there is accuracy and also there's alignment. Very essential. That's really what this position is fully about. They talk about high school diploma or equivalent, so GED, minimum of 6 months of related office support experience in database management. Then they talk about someone who has basic knowledge as well as is skilled with Microsoft Office products, so that's important. Someone who has strong attention to detail. That makes sense because you're going to be doing a lot of auditing, and auditing requires a very keen eye. Compensation, they're looking to pay $23 to $25 per hour for this position. So depending on kind of where you're located, the experience you bring to the table will determine if you start at 23 or 25. So wanted to make sure to bring that up to you guys' attention. But that is really it for this position. Okay, so those are the roles for this video. I hope you find these leads helpful. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. I wish you guys all the very best of luck, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.